respectfully, why are you talking to me? Why the fuck are you talking to me if you're just gonna push me away? That's the dumbest thing you could fucking do. At least to me, because I don't chase people. You not road runner, motherfucker. I literally don't understand why people go a day without speaking to somebody that they're interested in. But days, your number is getting blocked. That's a no call, no fucking show. You lost the position. Let a real man step in. Let a real man step in. Why are you here? When you are genuinely interested in someone, you cannot go one day without talking to them. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There are busy-ass people in this world. Busy-ass people in this world, and they still have time to take a shit, eat, and text somebody back. It takes 5 seconds. Don't hit me with this bullshit. It's not working. It's not working, ever.
How tall are you?
6 foot tall.
As a tall girl, do you find dating to be easy as your shorter counterpart?
Absolutely not, because I have to have a guy that's like at least as tall as I am, and that's hard to find. All the tall ones are already snatched up, so.
You think that when you're older, you're going to still have that standard?
Yeah, that's a personal preference for sure, like, yeah.
So he has to be at least your height?
Yes.
Okay. Now, why does height play such an important role to you?
I mean, sounds weird, but like domination, like I don't want to feel like the man in the relationship.
You don't think a man who's shorter than you could dominate you?
I feel more dominant if I am taller. So I don't know. I've never been with a guy that's shorter than me that made me feel more dominant, or made it seem like he was more dominant than me.
It was my insecurities that made me break up with her. It was listening to other people that made me break up with her. Then eventually I go break, and I remember, and you know, women, when you hit women with a shocker, now you go back. That's the funny thing. It's you that's always going to go back. But at that moment, you feel like you have an opening to come back. And long story short, she went to go date my guy right after, man. And bro.
Ross, what do women really want?
I don't care what they want. I only care what they respond to. See, my focus is a little bit different from your other guests. There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. I'm not an academic, I'm not a theoretician. I'm interested in what works on the street when it's time to date and mate. And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
So what do they respond to?
They really respond to a guy who's a challenge, a guy who's a question mark, a guy who keeps them guessing. You see, in the beginning, the less attractive you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that's what I wrote my book for. I wrote my book for the average-looking, even ugly guy who goes out there in the real world and tries to be a nice guy, gets his head kicked in.
So the man that I'm dating, I often refer to him as Mr. Nonchalant because it's like penetrating a brick wall, trying to talk about feelings. Yesterday, he basically told me that the sun does not rise without me and that his heart has been calling my name. And now that he's found me, he'll never let me go because I am the object of all of his desires. Okay, so he actually didn't tell me that, but he did tell me that he loved me. And for a Taurus man, it's basically the same thing.
Oriented or not, because the truth is a person's going to stay with you based on your actions.
Yeah, Diana, but here, this is the part where accountability comes in place because females hold the key to sex and men hold the key to commitment and marriage. You're not going to get those things that you want in a man if you don't operate in a sense of what that man wants in you.
Do.
Diana.
How would you know?
Now, your own reality tells you that because they're not giving you that commitment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Diana may be leaving. Are you leaving, Diana?
Diana, come on.
I was literally almost crying about this stupid piece of garbage, and now you're basically telling me that it's
Let's
my
talk
own
about it.
fault.
It's all about taking accountability. Let's talk about it.
And I think it's interesting, like, whenever I meet somebody, particularly like women, I always kind of get this, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a backhanded compliment, but it is kind of like a passive, like, wow, I just didn't expect, like, I thought you would be so different, or like, wow, you're actually really nice. That's a crazy one, too. Yeah. You're actually, like, saying you're actually anything means you basically thought I was a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to start a family with you.
What?
Y'all, do you guys not understand there's a difference between being confident and being delusional? When you're confident, it makes you more attractive. When you're delusional, it makes you seem insane and it makes you less attractive. Every video I see of 3s and 4s saying they're 9s and 10s is literally insane. And it's funny because it's like, if you were a 10, your life would be different. You, like, who are you comparing yourself to? When I give myself like a 6.5, that's because I'm smart enough to compare myself to every woman on the planet, including literal supermodels. I was watching a dating show this morning. This girl's like, I'm perfect. There should be a line of 9 million men around my house. Sweetie, if that was true, there would be, because there literally are women on the planet who could have literally probably any man that are solid 10s. There isn't a line because you aren't that. And you're insane, and you need to be humbled, and women aren't helping. They're making it worse.